Mike Pence's new book comes out today. He talks about his time in the second most powerful office in the U.S., what he has to say about his time as VP and his future in politics. Welcome back to KVUE News Midday, everybody. I'm Jenny Lee. Time now is 11:21, and we are approaching 2 years since the January 6th insurrection that happened at the U.S. Capitol. Now, former Vice President Mike Pence is breaking his silence about his time in the Capitol building as extremists and white supremacists try to hunt him down. Pence talks about that day in his new book, So Help Me God, which comes out today. The former Vice President joins us live on Midday. Welcome, Mr. Vice President.
Thank you, Jenny. Good to be with you.
Good to have you on. Now, your book release is the same day former President Donald Trump is expected to make a big announcement. If he announces a run for the 2024 presidency, how do you plan to support your former boss?
Well, I know the president will make his announcement tonight. I don't think he's announcing my book, Jenny. So, but look, it's a free country. The president's welcome to announce his intentions. But for me, today is a special day. We have an opportunity to tell the story of our family, the story of my Irish immigrant grandfather, my combat veteran dad, my first generation Irish American mother who's 90 years young, and then the story of my wife Karen and I and our children as we had the great privilege of serving in the Congress with so many great people from Texas, serving as governor of Indiana, and then 4 consequential years as Vice President of the United States. And I'm grateful to have the opportunity to tell that story. I'm proud of the record of the Trump-Pence administration. Obviously, it didn't end well. We're candid about that in So Help Me God. But it's my heart's desire that this book be a great source of encouragement to people, particularly conservatives around Texas and around the country, to be reminded of all that we accomplished and all that we can do again.
Mr. Vice President, it doesn't sound like you're done with public service. So are you running for 2024?
Well, Jenny, I will tell you, with 2 kids in the active duty military, our family's literally not been together for 3 years with deployments. And this coming Christmas, we're going to have all of our kids back home in Indiana. We're going to spend some time to reflect and to pray about where we might next serve. And I promise to keep you posted, but we'll go wherever we're called. And we love this country, and if we have a contribution to make, we won't hesitate to step forward to make it.
I'm going to hold you to that promise, Mr. Vice President. So part of your consideration for running in 2024, why do you think you would make a better president than, say, former President Trump?
Well, if that were to come to pass, that would be for others to say. But I do hope in the pages of So Help Me God, people get a better sense of who we are. You know, when you're vice president, it's your job to stand in the background. It's your job to support the president. And I was always loyal to President Donald Trump. My only higher loyalty was to God and to the Constitution. And my hope in reading these pages, they might have a better sense of who we are. The small town guy from Indiana that had so many great and extraordinary opportunities to serve the people of this country. I hope people find a little bit more of me and my family on those pages. And if that day ever comes that we're ever standing on another stage, they'll know the Pence is even better if they read So Help Me God.
Mr. Vice President, a new poll commissioned by the Republican Party of Texas shows that if the 2024 primary were held today, now, Texas Republicans would favor Florida Governor Ron DeSantis over former President Donald Trump, 43 to 32%. You received 5% support in that poll. 13% of people surveyed said they were undecided. How would you turn your number around?
Well, Jenny, it feels like you're getting ahead of things a little bit.
I know.
We'll worry about that if the time comes. But you know, look, the American people love competition, and I've been around politics long enough to know that when the time comes that people start to think about the future of our party and the future of our country, there'll be lots of good debates to be had. But as I've traveled across America over the last 2 years, Jenny, I'm more convinced than ever that the people of this country want to get back policies of the Trump-Pence administration that made us strong and prosperous. But I also think they want to see leadership that can unite our country around timeless American ideals. And, and show the kind of respect and civility that Americans show to one another every day.
There you go. We're moving on from this now, Mr. Vice President. On January 6th, former President Trump tweeted that you did not have the courage to do what you should have done. He said his words were reckless and that they angered you. That same day, he also made remarks that endangered your life and your family's life and everyone inside the Capitol building. Last night, you said the former president didn't apologize. Why didn't you ask for one?
Well, when the president and I gathered 5 days after January 6th at his request, I sensed a great deal of remorse on his part. As I said last night to David Muir, when he asked if he had apologized, he said, not in so many words, but I sensed his deep regret about what had happened, his regret that all of it had occurred. And frankly, it laid a foundation for us to be able to part amicably when we left the White House. But in the months that followed, when the president returned to the rhetoric that he used before January 6th, attacking me and others who stood for the Constitution, I decided that we should just go our separate ways. But I do believe in that time, as you'll read in So Help Me God. I think the president felt great remorse in the aftermath of that tragic day, as well he should. And I acknowledge that.
You parted ways. Does that mean you don't have a relationship with the former president?
I really haven't spoken to the president since the middle part of last year. But look, I'll always be proud of the record of the Trump-Pence administration. I'll always be grateful that he chose me to be his vice president. It was the greatest honor of my life.
All right, former Vice President Mike Pence, his new book, So Help Me God, on bookstands today. Mr. Vice President, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you. Great to be with you, Jenny.
Good to see you. And we'll be right back.